The most surprising discovery wasn't in the code at all. It was in how the entire experience felt different when you actually used it. Landing page showdown. When AI gets creative. For my second challenge, I wanted to test something more complex and realistic. I asked both models to create a complete landing page for AI for non-techies that would appeal to YouTube viewers like you. This wasn't just about basic functionality anymore. I needed something that could actually convert visitors and help people start their AI journey. I added a screenshot last minute to see how well each model adapts a visual reference, rather than building something completely from scratch. This approach revealed something fascinating about how these AI models process visual information and translate it into functional code. When you give an AI a screenshot to work from, you're testing whether it can understand design principles, user flow, and the subtle elements that make websites actually work for real people. It's one thing to generate generic code, but interpreting a visual reference and improving upon it requires a different level of thinking altogether. The processing time differences told their own story about what was happening under the hood. Claude 3.7. Sonnet took about 20 seconds. Claude 4 Opus nearly a minute. What does this extra processing time actually mean? It suggests that Claude 4 Opus approaches complex design challenges with a more sophisticated computational process, possibly weighing multiple design approaches before settling on the optimal solution. When I loaded both landing pages, the visual contrast was dramatic. Claude 3.7. Sonnet gave me a clean, white layout with basic nav and standard information blocks. Claude 4 Opus delivered a dark-themed, startup-ready design with accent colors and functional search built right in. Without any prompting, it added interactive elements that transformed the landing page into something much more useful. Claude 4 Opus nailed modern typography and smooth mobile resizing. Resource sections were organized into clear categories like Getting Started, Advanced Techniques, and Real-World Applications. These weren't decorative elements. They were fully functional features that anticipated what visitors would actually want to do on this type of website. The spacing between elements followed established design patterns that help users scan content quickly. The content organization showed marketing awareness that caught me completely off guard. Claude 4 Opus structured the learning journey logically, starting with basic concepts and progressing toward more advanced topics. Each section included clear next steps and related resources. The Ready to Start Your AI Journey call to action wasn't just prominently placed, it was contextually positioned after building user confidence through educational content. That search box, fully functional. But that's not all I discovered. More on that in a second. Claude 4 Opus had created a fully functional search interface that could filter resources by difficulty level, topic category, and content type. Users could search for beginner ChatGPT tutorials or advanced automation tools and get relevant results. The resource categorization system included tags, difficulty ratings, and estimated completion times. What started as a simple landing page had become an interactive learning platform that could actually help people navigate their AI education journey effectively. This second test revealed that Claude 4 Opus doesn't just follow instructions. It anticipates user needs and creates solutions that go beyond the original requirements. But these results point to something much bigger than just better code generation. The hidden implications. What this means for no-code platforms. What happens when platforms like Bolt, Lovable, and other AI-powered development tools integrate Claude 4 Opus into their systems? Picture this. You open a no-code platform, type a simple description of what you want, and within minutes you have a professional-grade website that looks like a design agency created it. The enhanced, creative capabilities we just witnessed could completely transform how the no-code movement operates, enabling sophisticated design outputs without requiring any design expertise from users. Think about the current limitations of most no-code platforms. Sure, they let you drag and drop elements to create functional websites, but the results often look generic or amateur. You're limited by pre-built templates and basic customization options. Claude 4 Opus changes this equation entirely. Instead of choosing from a library of existing designs, users could describe their vision and watch as the AI creates something unique that actually matches modern design standards. This shift could democratize web development in ways we haven't seen before. From a business perspective, yes, Opus is pricier, but its agency-grade output could more than justify the cost for entrepreneurs who need speed and polish. When you can generate professional-level designs that would normally require hiring a designer and developer, the cost savings for users could easily justify the premium pricing. Plus, the time savings alone make it worthwhile for content creators who need to move fast. The debugging potential I glimpsed during testing opens up another exciting possibility. One of the biggest frustrations with no-code platforms happens when something breaks or doesn't work as expected. Most users hit a wall because they don't understand the underlying code well enough to fix problems. Imagine telling Opus to fix your broken no-code page instead of digging through code. Game changer for creators. This debugging capability could eliminate one of the main barriers that prevent people from fully embracing no-code solutions. The model's ability to interpret inspiration images creates new possibilities for how people communicate with AI assistants. Instead of struggling to describe exactly what you want in words, you could show a screenshot or reference design and ask for improvements or adaptations. This visual communication method feels more natural and could lead to better results, since it eliminates the ambiguity that often comes with text-only prompts. You're essentially giving the AI a starting point and letting it enhance from there. Content creators and entrepreneurs stand to benefit enormously from these workflow improvements. Building a functional web presence typically requires either learning technical skills or hiring professionals. Both options take time and money that many creators don't have. Claude 4 Opus could eliminate these bottlenecks entirely, letting creators focus on their core content while the AI handles the technical implementation. Your energy goes toward creating value for your audience instead of wrestling with website builders or code. Opus doesn't just output code, it makes aesthetic choices and anticipates user needs, blending design and development. The model doesn't just follow instructions mechanically, it creates solutions that feel thoughtfully designed, rather than automatically generated. This suggests we're looking at AI that understands the complete process of creating digital experiences, from initial concept through final implementation and user interaction. These capabilities point to something fundamental happening in AI development. We're moving beyond simple code generation into territory where AI demonstrates genuine creative problem-solving abilities. The implications extend far beyond just making websites look better. These tests showed that Claude 4 Opus moves beyond code synthesis to real design thinking. This isn't just about writing better code anymore. It's about AI that understands user experience, anticipates needs, and creates solutions that feel genuinely thoughtful. If you're a vibe coder or creator, try these prompts yourself and let me know which features surprised you most in the comments. Real-world testing reveals capabilities that benchmarks simply can't capture. Stick around. The next deep dive will show whether Opus can debug as creatively as it codes.